All right, let's move on. U.S. President Joe Biden has now dropped out of the presidential race, and filling in for him will be Kamala Harris. After weeks of debate over Biden's health and his disastrous presidential debate performance, Joe Biden quit the race for the White House. Taking to social media, Joe Biden shared an emotional message announcing his withdrawal from the race, but he also fully supported and endorsed U.S. Vice-President Kamala Harris as a Democrat nominee. Republican nominee and the former U.S. President Donald Trump went all guns blazing against Biden and called him crooked. He posted on social media that Biden wasn't fit to run for, or nor is he fit to serve as the current president of America, adding that America suffered greatly under Biden's tenure, promising to remedy the damage he had done if he comes to power.
I want to begin by commending President Biden for a career in public service, for a long career in representing and serving our country, and for his handling of the many difficulties and challenges, personal challenges and tragedies that he suffered during his life. When I entered this race, I predicted that President Biden suffered from a degenerative condition that was not going to improve and that it would make it impossible for him to govern effectively.
After bowing out of the race for the U.S. presidential election, Joe Biden endorsed U.S. Vice-President Kamala Harris as the presidential nominee for the Democratic Party. President called upon his party to unite behind Harris, praising her as selfless and patriotic, and stated that she intended to earn and win her party's nomination. Kamala thanked Biden for endorsing her as Democratic nominee and vowed to fight Trump and defeat him in this race. Heaping praise on Biden, Kamala lauded him for his extraordinary leadership. Trump, however, stated it would be even easier for him to defeat Kamala than Joe Biden.
She is unfit and unqualified to be our president and commander-in-chief, and would be incredibly dangerous in that position. Everything you've heard me say about Hillary Clinton, the queen of warmongers, can also be said of Kamala Harris. There should be no question in your mind that if Kamala is allowed to be our president and commander-in-chief, she'll be the maidservant of this queen of warmongers, the head of this elitist cabal of warmongers that has gotten us into this place. They're the ones who've been calling the shots behind Joe Biden's presidency. They would continue to call the shots if Kamala Harris is president. And where have they led us? To the brink of war with multiple countries in all parts of the world, and closer to the brink of nuclear war and Armageddon now than ever before.